Never gonna leave my ship. Never gonna leave it now.
Ship.
Did we get?
What kind of talents does Abe have? Abe has skilled jockey.
I think we logged off before I documented my XP last time.
Yeah, I probably have another like 500 XP.
You think so, huh?
Well, see, because I only have 2 remaining.
Last time.
I have 2 remaining.
I think you texted it to us afterwards.
Oh shit!
Did I?
Really?
Let's look back in here.
Because I think that was we had logged off, and then you said, "Here's XP."
When was the last time we played?
It was a long time ago.
November 5th.
Jeez.
Jeez, man. Remember.
It's in my OneNote. November 6th.
So Jedis are crazy, but also cool. Yeah. It's just you really have to be adaptable as the GM because there's not much that can stop a lightsaber.
Oh, hey guys, 10 XP each for last night's session. Great development and RPing.
10.
So that's another 100 XP is what I'm seeing there.
That's not what I said.
And Robin's dead again.
Oh shit!
So 1.
Jeez, oh man.
7.
Andy, what did you do?
I hit 10 instead of adding 10. I just typed 10. Let me. I had 237. So
no, you have negative 225. Take it all away.
Where's my Star Wars?
It's coming out of my next character.
Guys, I organized my desk, and now I don't know where any of my shit is.
Yeah.
Star Wars. Nothing but Star Wars.
I feel your pain.
Oh,
I feel you. I feel you.
This stupid cough. I need more alcohol.
I'm drinking. See, I am both drinking alcohol and fixing my cough with vitamin C in the form of a Bloody Mary.
It's good. It's good. I feel like I need skills in whatever I always say that I need to level up, and I
need
always
skills that pay the bills.
That's right.
There's a negotiation you keep making me roll.
Well, let me see. What have we rolled a lot?
Coercion.
I mean, charm is good for you too. You're not very charming.
I am not. What's that based on? Something I suck at? Yeah, something I suck at.
Presence. You don't suck at presence. Presence is your second highest ability or characteristic. But it depends on how charming you want to be, because if you want to be charming, you might also look into taking the scoundrel skill tree or a specialization tree.
You know what else
It's
would
all
help
about
with?
being the scoundrel.
True. You know what else would help with persuading people? Being a force-sensitive adept.
That would also be cool.
How do I do that? I want to do that.
It's a universal specialization. All you have to do is spend the XP.
What does that mean? How much XP do I have to spend? Take it all.
Look at the book page.
God damn it, where's the book? Talent tree.
But you're gonna have to tell me how or why you're force sensitive.
Midichlorians.
They're off the chart.
All right.
And we've added the DM twice. We're doing good. Oh,
midichlorians.
Is that in the talent tree, or is that in the rule book?
That would be in the rule book, the core rule book, and it's under the force section. And it is on page diddly-diddly-do. God, I hate these. Like, have either of you guys watched any of The Mandalorian?
No.
Oh, it's so good.
Is it?
It's very good.
I've heard good things.
All good things.
I have heard good.
It's very Edge of the Empire-y.
It's called Force Sensitive?
Force.
Okay, so it is under the Force, and then it's a universal specialization called Force Sensitive Exile. And it's on page 276.
276.
And I think to buy a universal specialization, it costs... Shit, where's XP stuff at?
So it's 10 XP times the total number of specializations. So if this is your second specialization, this would cost you 20. If it's outside of your career specialist, if it's outside of your career, like you're a scoundrel, right? Or are you smuggler?
Smuggler. Yep.
Smuggler.
Normally, if it's outside of smuggler, it would be a plus 10. So it would be 10 times your total number of specializations. Plus 10.
Plus 10, so 30.
But universal doesn't count. Yeah.
Wait, so it's 30 or it's 20?
Just 20.
It would be 20. 20
Right,
if you were XP.
If you were going to buy like a bounty hunter specialization, it would cost you 10 times plus 10.
Okay. I'm gonna put this is things to
20
do.
XP. 28 XP, that ain't nothing.
That ain't no thing but a chicken
I just
wing.
need to save my XP for.
Now, Dave, have you found? I've heard that doing a Jedi is actually like they're really awesome, but they also require a ton of experience, like specialization, right? Have you found that to be true?
Yeah, it depends on what you're looking for in your Jedi. So, for instance, Joe is playing a Ceresu Guardian. So he has focused in on lightsaber combat, specifically defensive combat.
Uh-huh.
Whereas Andrew has kind of spread it out a little bit more. He has the ability of the lightsaber, but that's not what he's focused in. He's focused more in force powers.
Does he push it?
No, he's actually using the Seek power, which is pretty cool, and the Sense power, because his backstory is that his character was a slave, and the slavers used his special power to find bounties. So they used him to seek bounties. So it's kind of cool. But he's not necessarily combat focused. So yeah, I mean, anything in this game, depending on how far you want to get into it, is like all these trees are really cool, but you have to spend XP to get down to the cool stuff, and that XP you're spending there, you're not spending in other areas like skills. You know what I mean?
Right.
But what I have found is that if you have at least 2 ranks in a skill, you're pretty good at it.
Yeah, like those smugglers had 2 ranks in blasters, and they were wrecking us.
Mm-hmm. So,
hey, buddy.
And the other big thing I found about this game is it's all about not getting hit.
Yeah,
because it doesn't matter how much XP you have, you're always going to have the same amount of wound threshold. So you just want to focus on doing whatever you can not to get hit.
Yeah, for sure.
Whether that's using cover or finding talents that protect you or getting armor or whatever. You don't want to get hit.
Yeah.
It's not always about combat either. So, if I recall, you guys had recently left the planet of Formos. Left all the pleasant scenery and kind memories behind and headed off into space after repairing your shields on your ship. Now, your ship's status, it is still suffering from 4 hull trauma.
Yeah.
But other than that, it is back to its normal capacity.
So it has a shiny new coat.
It does have a shiny new coat of paint with some flames on it and stuff. And Abe was going to Photoshop that, but I don't think he did it.
I forgot. I'm sorry.
Minus 200 XP.
Right. That's right. Minus 200 XP.
Oh, no.
I was going to give you guys an extra destiny point if it was painted, but you know what? Forget about it now. So you guys are now in space, in orbit of the planet Formos. And I think last time you kind of came up with a plan of what you wanted to do next.
Yes. Do you remember what it was, Abe?
Yeah, we're going to Fizzle Swing.
Fizzywig.
Yeah, I linked it, right? Didn't I link it?
Yeah, and then I sent a picture of it.
Yeah.
That's us traveling.
Vilsving. It's a smuggling paradise. I
Yeah,
think
we gotta go through Drunken Kill.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull up the galaxy map here. 1 second.
Yep.
I will help astrogate. We're in
astrogation rules.
Are we like near Hut territory? We are near Hut territory. Kind of.
Yes, you are close to Hut space, but not quite in the Hut space.
We are out on the rim for sure.
Yep, you're still within the region of Kessel.
Sure. All right. Yeah, so we're Drulkin, and then we were going to cut across.
Abe, can you roll me a underworld check with a difficulty of 1, please?
Oh, shit.
Yes. With 1 difficulty.
Yep.
You can do it.
Okay. So, Abe, you know that Wilsving...
Fizzy Swig.
I think the F is silent. Wilsving is known to the smuggler circles as kind of a respite along the Kessel Run. And it's mostly used as a hideout to hide away from Imperial patrols that kind of guard the route of the Kessel Run and try to intercept illegal smugglers. You've heard of Wilsving from several of the smugglers that you have worked alongside, working for Gracchus, and know that it would be a good place to hide out for the time being. And that's what you know about Wilsving.
Yeah, and I will say, so we got to go probably to this great place. It's a good hideout. It's called Fizzle Swig. It's past Drunken
Andy,
Kill.
you know that's not what it's called.
It's really good. Most Imperials don't bother it. It's along the Kessel Run. I think that's a good place to start.
Okay.
Fizzle Swig.
I quickly access my astrogation calculations and say, well, actually, Andy doesn't know. Do you have to follow the lines? Is that how this works?
So here's the deal. Roll your astrogation, Andy.
Okay.
Make it a simple check, no difficulty. Just roll your astrogation.
No difficulty for you. No difficulty.
Okay. Looking on the nav computer, you're able to find Wilsving.
Yep.
And you can kind of pull up a dossier on the planet, and you can see that it was a popular site for a game called what is the game called? Hold on a second.
Tabak.
Called Limmy.
Limmy.
Yeah. And the Wilsving Limmy team at one time beat out in a pretty epic championship against their neighbor planet, Kubaz, I think it's called. Kubaz? No, hold on. Kubaz is the Kubindi, I'm sorry. And that was the last known really important event to happen at Wilsving. So you're able to find the planet. You know that it's kind of a lush planet, mountainous. Just kind of seems like a pleasant place to visit. But the problem is, it doesn't appear on any of the known hyperspace routes.
Oh no. Which is why it's a nice place to lay low.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're not.
Well,
you're not gonna find it.
We may be able to ask for directions at Drulkin in the Drulkin sector.
Do I have a idea of where it is?
Abe, you know it's somewhere along the actual Kessel Run, and most people access it while doing the Kessel Run.
Gotcha.
Going along that Kessel. Boop.
I mean,
which foremost is generally at the end of.
So most people go through the Kessel Run and jump off. We're not most people though. What would I, as a pilot, know might be the better route?
Phew. It's hard to say because you've never really been there. You know the general location of it. The Kessel Run, while tricky, you've kind of gone through before, so you have a little bit of advantage there because you know kind of what you're up against in the Kessel Run.
Mm-hmm.
Granted, the last time you took the Kessel Run, it was a completely disaster, but that wasn't entirely your fault.
No. It was mostly not my fault.
Right. As a pilot, you also know it's possible to map your own route to a system based on a general location, but it's a little bit tricky. And
what?
Dangerous. Sorry.
Oh, okay. I was like, and what? Well, I mean, we could just fly there. I mean, I don't want to toot my own horn, but I'm kind of good. And you said you're pretty good with the stars. I mean, you clearly know what a map is. So,
yes,
that's an option.
So Abe is able to give you an idea of the general location of Fizzleswing.
Fizzywig.
And Andy, looking at the nav computer, you think that you could probably try to jump from the Drulkin system along the Trellius trade route if you were given enough time to make the calculations.
Oh. So we just need to pause the Drulkin a little bit?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. If we go to the Drulkin system, it is possible, given enough time, I could make the calculations to pilot to Fizzleswing.
How much time are you talking?
He stares off into the distance for a moment.
The calculations would probably take, well, to get to Drulkin in the same sector as you guys are currently in, which is the Kessel sector.
Kessel,
yep.
Got it.
It would take about 20 hours to get to Drulkin.
Okay.
What class hyperdrive do you guys have? I don't remember how that affects things.
Around.
I think it's a class.
This would take roughly 71,953 seconds.
That's helpful.
With a margin of error of 0.05%.
And then it would take another probably 2 hours to calculate a new route to Fizzwig.
Fizzy Swig.
And then another probably 24 hours to travel through hyperspace from there. Assuming all goes well.
So as you're calculating, I stand up from I'm imagining myself in the cockpit, and I start looking for some food. Do we have any food in this place?
You guys didn't buy any food, but I do notice you have that nice shiny light side point down there.
Hey,
I'm going to use a light side point.
All right.
I'm going to use a light side point, and I hear a rumble in Ramen's stomach, and and H3 is going to like open up a panel on his side and reach in and pull out this like vacuum sealed packet of like dried meat and just hands it forward.
Oh, excellent! And I eat the entire amount. Oh man, this hit the spot. That's it's really good.
All right, I'll say you're good for about a day and a half, maybe.
That was my last one. I will need to buy another on Joaquin.
Oh. So I guess we're landing there then?
Don't worry. I will not let you starve for 24 hours.
Oh.
If needed, I can sedate you and reduce your metabolism.
That's good. Let's go to the Drunken Keel and we'll meet up there. I guess that sounds good. Do you need to plug in and kind of like gesture with my fingers like a circle, and how do we get there? You just want to get, and I'll just sit down.
You are a pilot.
Well, yeah, but you can map.
You've done this before. He pats you on the shoulder, and I'll sit down in the co-pilot seat.
Okay.
All right, let's do this. To drunken kill. Let's do this. And
all right. If it would help you to think of me as a normal co-pilot and not as machine, I act much in the same way.
There's a moment that I feel pretty confident you would pick up, that I look at you and it's very much, oh, he is a machine. And I go back to what I was doing.
But
all right.
I astrogate much the same.
Yep. Andy, I want you to roll an astrogation check. Difficulty is easy as you're traveling around a well-known trade route. And you are welcome to roll. All right. Oh. Successful. All right. You guys, Andy quickly calculates some coordinates for the Duralkin system and hits the hyperdrive. And you guys head into hyperspace.
Punch it.
Punch it. All right. You guys are going to be in hyperspace for about 20 hours. Would you like to do any role-playing / healing / tinkering / anything else?
Definitely some healing. Can I do that yet? Has it been too long? I feel like I should have wrote this down.
Let's see here. Your strain, you only have 3 strains, so that strain is gone. As you kind of relax in the cabinet, in the cabin, you don't really have any wounds, so you're in good shape. Andy, I think you're also in good shape.
Yep.
Cool.
But we can't get rid of my critical for a week. Is that what it was?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you do have a critical wound, don't you?
But I've already tried to get rid of that.
Yeah, that's right. I'm going to add that to my things to do.
We need it back to tank. There's only like 8,000 credits.
I mean,
where are you going to put it, though?
I don't have 8,000
We need a bigger
credits.
ship. We need a bigger boat.
It's big enough. It's not about the size. It's about how you move it, and I move it slightly into hyperspace.
Don't move while you're in hyperspace.
I'm just saying I could. I'm not going to do it. God. I just put critical row. That doesn't mean anything. Critical
row.
Critical wound. Healing.
You guys want to do any RP or character development?
After seeing Ramen almost touch the controls while we were in hyperspace, I just like make a note that every time we're in hyperspace, I disable his cockpit control.
roll a mechanics check. Simple.
Sure.
All of a sudden, 4 dark side points are coming your way.
Ba-boom.
All right. Yeah, you do. And Ramen is none the wiser.
Okay. I make it so
hey,
it would
you're
be
sitting
easy
in the
to
cockpit, kind of jerking the yoke left and right and going choo, 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 choo.
Look, I had this
But nothing
guy
seems to be happening.
back in school who he said that we couldn't do this, and I'm doing it right now. He said we'd explode. Loser. I clearly was smarter.
I imagine that like every co-pilot Ramen has ever had has done this, so he really doesn't know any better.
I think that's accurate.
He really thinks this is okay.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with this. All the space books are wrong. Look, I'm going to do a barrel roll. Nothing happened.
He's actually making those sound effects too.
I do think it would be nice to have more room. H3 says it kind of looks down at the floor.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
I mean, we could eventually get a bigger ship.
Well, there's a bench, a workbench, and it's mostly meant for working on ship parts, these ship parts, but this is a small ship.
So,
H3 just like pokes one of the things on the workbench and it slides a few inches.
So I mean, this is probably where I'm gonna sleep then, right? Right here.
Okay.
Yep. And the refresher is also out in the open.
H3 just
the toilet back tube.
Actually, what is actually happening is during that conversation, I've been peeing the whole time.
H3's been staring.
I mean, I get what you mean though, because I mean, a bigger ship would be nice. Maybe a little privacy, but you know, maybe some weapons would probably be good.
I like to work on things, improve things. Everything needs improvement.
Including Abe's blaster. Well, you already improved that once, right?
Yeah,
Did once.
Yeah, like a barrier, like right back here. That would probably be good. Maybe just slide those big crates behind me. Can you just slide them like around me?
Your aim is off.
Well, yeah, I'm trying to show you. There's crates back here, and I'm just like, it's not going well.
Abe, have you been adding the extra success on your combat check? On your first combat check?
I don't know.
I think he has.
Mod. Okay.
So
yeah.
No. Yeah, because whoa, I don't know if I've been doing the 2 successes though.
You just made a mess on the floor.
Well, just remember my gun is really awesome. Hold on.
He's like looking at his gun.
I feel like you should stand still while
one-handed. I'm pulling out my gun. That I did swimmingly. But there are lines on the floor. I'll get it later. It's fine. This is important. Add an automatic success. Yeah, I've been doing that. Wait, did you say I had 2?
You have 2 successes because of your mod. If you go down to attachments and then click on your set trigger, Andy modded your set trigger, so you get a +1 success on the first combat check. So you should get 2 successes and 1 threat.
So if I'm shooting, just to make sure I'm doing this right, so I would roll this, and then I would add
a success.
Is that so?
Yeah, there you go. Success,
2 success, and then this thing.
Yeah.
Shazam.
And then if it was like short range, it'd be 2. Whatever, but pew 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 pew.
Pretty good.
Badass.
No, I'm not really going to shoot it off. I'm just showing you that it'd be really great. I forget sometimes how good it is. You're right. You can fix things.
You look over your shoulder to talk, and H3's already gone. How did he left pretty quietly, actually.
I mean, I've been talking this entire time, so. Well,
he left after you said you were going to clean it up.
Just, do you know where the rags are? I'll find it.
Second drawer to the right of the bench.
God, the right of the bench. I don't. There's things being scooted around.
In my 24 hours, Dane, I would like to work on. I move up to the cockpit area and I start examining the chance dice that I have personally, because I have my personal set of chance dice that I don't think Abe knows about. I'm going to start working on those to see if I can make them specially weighted.
Sure.
What would that be?
Let's see. You're gonna mod some. One second. There is rules for cheater dice, but as far as modding something, do you know what the difficulty is for your mechanics stuff?
It is. I think it's average, but I think it gets harder after. No, it just costs more.
Costs more. Gotcha. Open a book.
I think it maybe gets harder too.
Take a look. It's in a book. Reading Rainbow.
Edge of the Empire. Career books.
I can go, Daddy, go. All right, fix the trade. It's just business. Gambling.
Let's see if there's modification somewhere. Oh wait, no, it's actually in the regular book, isn't it?
Cheating, yeah. How do you cheat? I don't remember. Well, you find the modding rules, and I'll let you roll a mechanics check, and then I will tell you what the dice do, because there are rules for that somewhere, and I don't remember.
To install a mod, the user selects one uninstalled modification option. You spend 100 credits on components and supplies, and make sure you have a toolkit. Spends a couple hours at the workbench and makes a hard mechanics check.
Yeah, I want you to do that, because you're trying to weight these dice specifically.
Each additional mod installed on the attachment beyond the first increases the difficulty by 1. So would this just be an attachment, or is this a mod?
This is a mod. This is a mod on the actual dice. There is only one modification that you can make.
Gotcha. Gotcha. And check at hard difficulty. I wouldn't happen to have the right tools for the job, would I?
I mean, it says toolkit, right?
Yes.
So you would have the correct tools for the job.
Yes.
So the right tools give you a boost to die.
I'm boosted.
Roll it.
Boom.
Success. All right.
Nailed it.
Nice.
Now let me see if I can find that loaded chance of cube.
Since I got 3 successes, they just like roll awesome every single time.
Well, let's see here. Hold on a second.
I think it is H3's goal to make dice.
Okay. So here is what your dice now do. So when you're gambling, you can use deception in order to roll the chance cubes. And because your chance cubes are weighted, they get 2 blue dice added to a deception check while gambling. And they can only be noticed with a formidable, which is 5 purple dice perception check.
Dang.
But every time you roll it after that, the difficulty decreases by 1.
The more they look at it.
So yeah, the more they look at it, it decreases by 1. So you can add that to your inventory and add that as a note to the dice.
You wrote that down, right, Abe?
I didn't.
You should, because I'm never going to use them.
Son of a bitch.
In fact, right before.
Abe, go ahead.
Right before we get to Drew Alkin, H3 walks up to the bed where Ramen is sleeping and stands there for a long moment and then says, "Good morning."
I I cleaned it up.
Hello. Were you sleeping?
I mean, not anymore. Were you sleeping?
He like points a fist towards your face. He like just thrusts a fist forward towards your face.
Kind of squeeze it. I mean, it's a nice fist. I like it. What do you...
After
Robin grabs your fist and just kind of gives it a gentle squeeze.
After a confused pause, H3 takes his other hand, takes your arm, and like puts it underneath the fist. And then he opens his fist, and there is a set of chance cubes that fall into your hand.
Oh man!
All right, Abe, you feel the chance cubes in your hand. Roll me a willpower check. Difficulty hard.
Willpower.
You'll get caught up in it.
All right. So you said willpower, so I'm just clicking on that, and then difficulty.
And then 3 red. Yep.
Oh, 3 red. Shit. This isn't gonna go.
No, I'm sorry. 3 purple. I'm sorry. Downgrade though. Sorry.
It's still not
if you
gonna
want
go well.
If you want to spend those dark side
3
points,
purple. Nope. All right.
That's pretty accurate.
Yep. All right. Yeah. You take the dice and you feel that they're weighted kind of differently than a regular chance cube, and you get a tinge to return to your old gambling ways, but you kind of push it back into the back of your mind. But at the same time, you think about it and say, "Boy, I'd really like to use these as soon as I can," but you don't feel a need to.
I just want to.
You just want to, right?
Is the floor ribbed or is it like flat?
It's it's kind of like a ribbed, kind of like what's in the picture there.
I run over to the work desk and I roll.
Okay, you roll them. All right, roll me a deception tech, 2 boost die, and difficulty. It's just simple. Yeah, just roll it.
Oh
Nice.
Yeah,
okay,
like
you roll it, and it rolls to exactly what you wanted it to roll. First try.
Double B wins. It's great. So excited. I feel like I need to give you something. I kind of go up like I'm gonna give you a hug, and then I awkwardly just pull some stuff out of my pocket, and I go, I took these from Quinn Zuman. Maybe you want them? It is just a pile of rags and shit, mostly rot. I nabbed this when we were leaving.
H3 holds out his hands like together, kind of cupped in a bowl.
Ramen puts a handful of oily, dirty rags into your hand.
I mean, maybe you can use
They're
it around the
extremely
shop.
H3 stares at them for a long moment, and then looks up at Ramen, and then like stares back down at the rags.
No, you know what? I'll keep them. It's
his hands snap together. Ding. And he goes and he sits at his workbench.
I need to remove random piles of crap from my inventory.
and he like, you can see he like very intentionally, kind of one at a time, just begins putting these rags spread out all along his workbench, and then he just stares at them.
All right, you see H3's large lumbering form just kind of sitting at the bench next to the workbench, just his arms are in his lap, and he's just looking down at these rags that you've given him.
Yep.
All kind of laid out across the workbench, and he's just sitting there quietly. Yep. Every once in a while, his optic sensors blink. Blink, blink.
Well, glad you like it. I really like these. These are, whew.
The nav computer is indicating that you're close to exiting hyperspace in the Dralkin system.
Okay.
Dane, how do I add things to my inventory again? Where's my
If you go to inventory and then right click,
create
there is
item?
a create item. Yep, and then you can just go in and change it to whatever you need it to be.
Okay.
So again, Abe, these gambling dice, characters using loaded chance. I'll just put it in for you.
Oh,
because I can copy and paste.
We might have them in the library. Let me see.
I couldn't get my library to load, but I could just be failing.
Yeah, Aunt Jill was having that problem too when we were playing.
Loaded chance queue. It's in there. Oh, see.
It's in there?
Oh, but it just gives a page number.
That's right.
Womp.
I'll let it in there.
I made them weighted gambler's dice. It's probably
to boost. Boost die is bracket boost.
I'm pretty happy. You see me like tuck them into a side pocket that you didn't notice before.
Yeah, he as the alarm goes off, he kind of gathers up the rags and puts them in the first drawer on his on the left hand side of his workbench.
It's a placeholder until I. You're welcome. just walk away.
After you get about 3 steps away, here I thank you.
Yeah. You're welcome. Yeah, I didn't say it earlier, but you probably saved my life, talking me out of chasing that guy down. So, thanks. I just keep walking.
All right.
Yeah.
There you go, Abe. I put it in there for you.
Sweet.
Put it in there.
Sweet.
All right, so you guys are heading back to your positions at the pilot and co-pilot seat.
Yep, and I give control of back to the pilot's chair.
Okay. You guys exit hyperspace and are outside of the Dralkin system. And Dralkin seems to be a small dwarf planet, very small compared to other planets that you've recently visited. And you guys enter and kind of hover around or orbit around the system. As you do, whoop, Andy, the passive sensors start to blink, beep, 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 and 2 readings are coming over the sensors. And you guys hear, as you are sitting there.
Oh, shit.
2 TIE fighters, Imperial TIE fighters fly overhead, and a hailing frequency beeps on your main console, Abe.
Shit.
It will be okay.
Yeah. And I hit the button.
Okay. Imperial scout ship. Guys, give your scout ship a name. I didn't come up with a name for it.
You mean like
Headhunter?
The actual name of the ship?
Yes, this is the actual name of the ship. Imperial scout ship Headhunter.
Hey,
Please
us.
provide your identification. Transfer now.
I unpush the button.
What is protocol at this point? Like, that's talking about the number that we were talking about, or the
right.
The
so they've read your transponder code and understand that this is the Imperial scout ship Headhunter. But they want your pilot identification number.
Oh, that sounds like a you thing, Abe. Unless this is something I can slice. Can I try to give them a fake number?
You could. It's going to be a formidable check.
So, as a pilot, once I give him this code, They know they know shit, right? Like they know that we are not who we are, and that the
They're
ship
able
is
to
stolen.
check it against the boss database pretty much immediately.
And we know that this ship is stolen.
Yes.
Balls. But I also know that I don't think I could outrun or outgun these ships, right?
They're TIE fighters. Well, you know what? Roll me a. Let's see here. Roll me a. Well, shit. Roll me. I guess it would be a knowledge of warfare, but that's not in your skills because I think I have it disabled. Roll me a knowledge check, and it's going to be a difficult, so 3 purple. Just a base knowledge intellect check.
Sorry. Okay. I was like, I'm looking for. Okay. Oh God. And you said 3 purples.
Yeah.
Come on, green guys. Oh yeah.
All right. You know that Imperial TIE fighters aren't very durable. But usually where they're Imperial TIE fighters, there's some kind of capital ship or carrying ship accompanying them at some place because they don't have hyperdrives themselves. They need to land on some larger ship to go into hyperspace. As far as TIE fighter pilots, you haven't really heard about how adept they are, and you haven't run into many Imperial patrols themselves that you have engaged with. You've mostly run away from Imperial patrols.
All right, I kind of look over at H3 and I say, quick, scan the area for anything bigger than these guys. I'm gonna try to stall them.
Yeah, I'm just looking at my thing here. Missiles. Yeah, so I guess I will try to. Wait, what'd you ask me to do?
Scan the area for anything bigger.
Yeah, sure. I'll try to look around to see if there's any other ships.
Okay. Roll your mechanics check. Difficulty average.
Okay.
Holy
okay.
shit.
You're able to detect at extreme range there is an Imperial Star Destroyer class vessel.
There is a big ship.
But it's rather far away.
Yes. Would I know if communications would travel that far?
Easily. Yep.
Okay. All right.
Balls.
Says.
I repeat, Headhunter, please send your identification codes at this time.
I could try to jam their communications.
The way I see it is we got 2 options. Yeah, hold on, buddy. The button's stuck.
Is that what you said?
Yep.
I roll a charm versus a, let's see here. It's their discipline. 2 difficulty. It's 2 purple. Okay.
That's for days.
Nothing's coming easy to ramen today.
All right. So you say, all right, hold on, buddy. The button's stuck. And you hear, I said, and then he just kind of stops, and there's silence over the radio.
So the way I see it is we can either outrun them or you jam in and we blow them up. I think if we give them the ship code, we're done for.
We give him your pilot code. You could talk yourself out of this situation, couldn't you?
I've been known to do better things.
If we tell them the truth.
That we bought this ship and it was stolen.
Maybe we didn't know it was stolen.
I mean, that's an option. Well, what the hell? We did it my way the first time. Let's do it your way.
H3 shrugs. He thinks for a moment and says, "If we tell them you're the pilot, wait, do they have a record on your name?"
Shit, do I have a record?
No.
I mean, I'm wanted, but not necessarily by them.
You're wanted, but not necessarily by the Empire, and you've worked mostly in Hutt space and the Outer Rim, which Empire does not have a lot of control out there. The Hutts mostly have control. So yeah, you're not on the Imperial radar to your knowledge.
Gotcha. All right, man.
The worst, they may take the ship.
That's the worst. And I go, all right.
Literally the worst.
And I hit the button. Yeah, this is Captain Rahman Nudell. And, I bought this hunk of junk back in another planet. And you know what? It won't call the damn call center over. Over.
All right, roll me skullduggery.
Oh, skullduggery.
Or actually, deception. I think
it's deception. Yeah. Oh, I like that better.
Where's skullduggery? Is that like picking locks?
Skullduggery is like picking locks and stuff.
Gotcha.
2, 1, probably just 1. Probably
2. Let's go with 2. And you know what? Upgrade one of those. Whoops. Nope. Sorry, hold on. Your file. This should be 3. And upgrade one of those to a red.
All right.
A red.
Okay. Hey, that'll work.
You fail the check, but you have a triumph. So
but the triumph counts as a success, doesn't it?
It does, but the success was canceled. So if you look at that, he rolled 1 failure, 1 success, which is canceled. But you have a triumph, so you're not going to convince him, Abe, but you do something. You do something good. What's that really cool thing that you do? You don't convince him that you that you didn't know it was stolen. But what are you going to do instead?
And this is to try to make him not hate me for life.
Right.
Gotcha.
Charm the pants off a man.
Or you can find something that is to your advantage with this.
Do I see any differences between the two ships?
They're both Imperial TIE fighters, just the base TIE LNs.
No, like little decal on the windshield.
No, but these are generally scrub ships. TIE fighter aces don't fly these. These are pretty much just your scratch and sniff TIE fighters. You know that if you were daring enough, if you were audacious enough, you could probably get the jump on these guys. So if you wanted to engage in combat with them, you could give them each a disadvantage. Well, actually, let's go each a difficulty upgrade on whatever check they made first.
So you tell me to blow these guys up? Is that what I'm hearing?
What I'm saying to you is they're not going to believe your deception here. But while you are kind of trying to deceive them and give them the slip, you recognize a certain way that they fly, and it's typical academy training that is easy to dupe and easy to jockey around.
How much heat do I think I'll get if I shoot one?
They haven't identified you as the person. They've only identified what your ship is.
All right. I kind of look over at H3. Hold on to your butts, and then I blast the one on the left, and I just like hammer it down.
All right. So here's what I'm going to do. I would like you to roll your initiative.
Gambler's dice. Damn
it. Which would be, you're going to roll your cool for initiative.
Yeah.
I was waiting for this. May I roll vigilance?
Yes, you may roll vigilance.
I think they're the same.
Add you in here. How do I add you in here? Give me a second. I want to add you to the initiative.
I just want to do it.
Why can't I freaking figure this out every single time? I gotta do something, and then I do this thing, and I did it. Okay. Boop, boop, and then I forgot to clear all this shit out of here. So delete all NPCs from the tracker, and then I gotta go do this thing. Sorry if this is breaking the.
Ramen, are we fighting again?
I think we gotta run.
Okay. So here's what I want you to do, Abe. I want you to roll an initiative. So cool, but I want to upgrade one of your dice check. So go ahead and put your initiative in there and upgrade one of those green to yellow. And then go ahead and roll it.
Rolling.
All right, so you got 1.3. And Andy, go ahead and roll your vigilance, and you can upgrade that to a yellow.
Oh, ooh!
Since you're along with him, and that will be what your triumph is. That you guys are going to kind of get the jump on these guys.
Sweet.
And I'm going to do a setback to each of these guys. And I'm going to roll their initiative. Bamski. Okay. All right. So let's do this.
Can we say I shot the one that rolled better?
Yeah. We can say that.
This is going to cost us 2 light side points.
Oh, actually, that might actually be a good use of a light side point. You just happened to shoot the one that was going to react first.
Yep.
Well, I mean, you get the first slot, so you can shoot at whichever one you want to.
I could also try to jam their communications. I'm probably going to do that on my turn.
Beep, 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 beep.
Do you want to go first, Abe?
Beep, beep. Just hang on a second, please. Space combat music.
Yeah, if we think that'll get the jump.
Ignore me. Okay, and then hold on, I gotta make an icon for these guys.
You should just make it a pile of poop. 'Cause that's what they're gonna be.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Program data.
Pilot.
Ground. Tokens. Post. Paste. Okay, and then I want to go in here and I want to click on. Man, new Star Wars comes out next Friday.
Whoop whoop.
Dang. Is this the one where Luke dies?
Hey, spoilers. No, that was the last one.
What? Spoilers?
Oh, you know,
Gotcha.
oh god. Oh god. All right, now where did I put my fucking thing? Hold on.
That's what he
Starship
said.
Combat, Starship Combat, Starship Action Sheet, Starship Player Bounty Notice. It should be in here, right? Oh my gosh! I thought I had this all set up.
I can spoof missiles.
So in the meantime, if you guys want to pull up your space maneuver
Oh,
sheets,
it's up.
Oh shit.
That's what he said.
What? No.
so maybe go in the core rulebook and pull that up, whatever.
Or you shared those
Whatever.
images with us in here.
All right, share those images. Yeah.
Yeah. Starship player action sheet. Abe.
Fudge, where did
Oh,
I
I thought
put
I had
that?
them printed, but maybe I didn't.
But it's in Fantasy Grounds.
So it's under images.
It's called Starship Reference. It's the 3 refs. There's a Starship player action sheet.
Oh yeah.
So maybe I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Space combat.
Yippee!
Yippee! There it is. Copy, save as. Go ahead and put that into dang. It is.
Not if we jam them.
Yeah, I'm
All
gonna
right.
try to jam them.
Only
Might be able to
one
get 'em
would
both,
dare
actually.
give me the raspberry. Lone
What's all these
Star.
ads? Oh my god. So many ads.
Lone Star is ready.
Bonesaw is ready. Did I update this? I did.
I think we're gonna have to get a new ship on this planet, Abe.
Yeah. Yeah, we are.
Oh shit!
Let me just add that to the things to do. Get
Yeah, right.
another ship.
It's just a bunch of
Another
scrubs. I don't want their number. No. I don't want to give them mine and no. All right. So I'm going to share this to you guys.
Share it.
Share. Preload.
Sharing is caring.
Share. And share.
Ooh.
You guys see that?
Loading.
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 Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa, what the hell is this shit?
It's intense.
This is our little. I made this. I made this
That's-
from myself.
For
That's
myself.
amazing. Extreme range.
And the TIE fighters are going to be at short range.
They're so much bigger than we are. Okay, they're not.
Not really.
Let's go to the stellar phenomenon.
Phenomenon.
Stellar phenomena.
And difficult
Phenomenon.
terrain.
Phenomenon.
How do I lock this shit again? Layers.
Lock it down.
Lock the shit.
Snap grid. No, that's not what I want to do. Right click.
One of Danica's toys is freaking out.
Drawing.
Do you hear it?
What's it doing?
Its batteries are low, so it's just like
Yeah.
So I got my son a fucking lightsaber, and guy, he swings that thing so hard.
well,
It hurts.
yeah, Dane.
Yeah,
Well, yeah,
Hurts.
Dane.
No,
Of
that's
course
not
it
what I
does.
do. Damn it. He told
Are
me
you
he was
trying to
Darth
lock the
Vader, and I
icon?
was Obi Kenobi. Yeah. Where do I go to do that?
You gotta right click
What's
on
that?
the icon.
On the icon.
Hmm.
Lock token scale. That's
Yep,
what
I always forget.
All right, I have to turn this fucker off. 1 second.
I'm just picturing Andy getting a hammer. Smash!
It's doing "Oh when the Saints go marching in," but it's doing like "Oh when the, oh when the, oh when the."
when the.
That's just the beginning of, in the jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. Oh, we whip, we whip.
Okay, so it is your guys' first move. What would you like to do?
Your turn, Daniel Hackett. I am going to.
It's going to be you taking first turn, Ramen.
Yeah, I think I am. I'm gonna
Ramen.
I'm gonna blast using
Blast him.
our laser cannon, which I already have clicked in the thing. And do I need to add a difficulty?
What is the range on your cannon?
Oh balls! It's a light. Range is
no,
C.
not balloon. The cannon.
Uh,
Range is close range, so you need to be within close range of the TIE fighters in order to shoot them.
balls.
Now, your speed currently is what? So I'm going to say you came out of hyperspace. Your speed is probably, I'm going to say 1.
Okay, so I can do
or
two maneuvers. So I could.
Let's say 2. Let's say your speed is 2.
Could I?
So you can spend 1 maneuver to go from short to close range with the TIE fighters.
Okay.
Because our cannon is a close range.
Yep.
All
so
right.
let's just I'm going to put a little token here that you guys are speed 2. 1 second here.
So what I'd like to try to do is I want to.
Why can I never resize this thing the right way? Because I'm an idiot. I'm a fucking idiot.
Yeah, I want to take our shuttle here.
Okay.
And I want
to. You guys are speed 2.
I want to fly it like directly at this guy and blast him.
Okay.
And then I want to hopefully come around him and then be pointing at the other guy. Like I want to be like Hirish.
All right. So maneuver wise, you're flying at speed 2, and at speed 2 you can take 1 maneuver to close from close to short range. Okay. So you're going to take that maneuver and you're going to fly closer to these guys, and they're flying akimbo, so you're going to fly into close range of both of them.
Let's do it.
From there, if you want, you can spend 2 additional strain on yourself, Abe, to perform a second maneuver. Now, that maneuver can either be a ship maneuver or it could just be a regular maneuver from the maneuver table.
Okay.
Ooh.
So,
if you want to take a second maneuver. So, if you want to get the advantage on somebody, or take evasive maneuvers, or stay on target, for instance.
Stay on target.
You could take 2 strain. But
Wait.
Yeah, you would take 2 strain.
So
looks like you'll have to increase your speed to do a couple of those, though.
Right.
Which is also a maneuver.
So you're currently at speed 2.
All right.
So you could also punch it, which punch it allows you to move from speed 1 to your maximum speed, or speed 2 to your maximum speed.
So if I want to, let's say, get closer, because that was my maneuver, but if I want to increase my speed, I'm going to have to personally take a strain.
You can take a strain to either, right, you could take a strain to either increase your speed or punch it, if you wanted to punch it, but that would give you even more strain.
Oh shit, because the maximum speed.
Now, I think, hold on, if I'm not mistaken, you can take a second maneuver. Fighters follow the same rules of combat details during one action, one maneuver. They may also be able to perform a second maneuver by either suffering strain or spending advantage. Although each player may never to maneuver perform 2 maneuvers as per combat rules. There's something that suffers ship strain as well as pilot only. Sorry. In which case he can perform a pilot-only maneuver and only the ship suffers the strain. So if it's a pilot-only maneuver, your ship suffers 2 strain. If it's a regular maneuver, you suffer 2 strain.
Gotcha. So if I move and punch it, the ship's going to take 2 strain for that.
Right.
And then I can still shoot.
Basically, yep.
Fuck it. Let's do this. So
punch it.
So I look at H3 and I hold on to your butts and I just like slam it forward and go whipping close to them and then
nice.
shoot my Blastoise.
Okay. So Abe, you're going to you're gonna move into close range and then you're punching it. You punching it?
Yep.
Okay. So under your character sheet, go under the vehicle tab.
Vehicle tab.
And you should see the G1A Heavy Starfighter.
Mm-hmm.
Under System Strain, you want to have 2 as your current.
Bing.
There you go. Okay, and then you're firing at the enemy ship.
Yep.
And hold on, let me figure out what the difficulty is there.
It's probably a 0. I mean, come on.
Firing vessel has the same silhouette as the target, or the silhouette is 1 larger or 1 smaller than the target. Yeah, it's 2. 2 to hit.
2 purples.
Oh, shit.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. Pew, pew.
All right. So you were going to do 7 damage.
This is his last day on the job.
With an advantage. Let's see here.
I get advantage.
Damn it! Where the fuck did I put that? God, this is
God bless us, everyone.
God bless us, everyone. All right, and you're attacking the guy that goes first, right?
That was my game plan.
So let's just see which one of these guys is here.
Can you spend advantages to heal system strain?
Yeah, is it same?
Yes, you can, I believe. So Starship Combat Advantage, I'm going to just share that with you guys.
Oh, thank you.
Nice. That's new.
The advantage, no. You can't.
No.
It makes sense if you have to do like repair checks to get rid of it.
Inflict a critical injury, cost varies, activate a weapon quality, or add a boost to the next check by anybody.
Ooh, I could use computers.
Yeah, I was going to say I was probably going to boost it.
All right.
So give him the boost.
Okay, so you say into the comm link, the ship is stolen, and and then you grab the thrusters and say, hold on your butts, punch them forward. And as you do, you kind of do this really cool like barrel roll, and you shoot the TIE fighter, and it just explodes as you fly through it. And you completely destroyed that TIE fighter.
Oh shit!
Oh yeah! I'd like to imagine my fuzzy dice claw things are just kind of swinging slightly.
Yep. All right, let me delete this slot.
Get out of there!
All right, and it is now Andy's turn.
Cool. H3 says, I'm willing to wager you've never had a co-pilot like me. And I would like to use a computer check to jam their computers.
Okay. Give me
it's an average.
It's average, yep. Average check.
I have a boost. And I'm using a force point. Because I feel like there's like a little tickle in H3's head that he's dealt with TIE fighters before.
Mm-hmm.
He has some kind of familiarity here, so I'm gonna spin a light side.
Do and upgrade your check. Yep.
Oh no!
Oh, shit. Okay.
Wow.
So you feel that jamming their you feel that jamming their sensors, but you notice that they're kind of panicked. You can see that they're flying a little bit erratically, so you can give a boost to Abe's next check,
Can I give?
or you can do something else.
Can I add a boost to my next? To Abe's next gunnery check.
Yep, that's fine.
And I would also like to use my maneuver to start aiming for Abe. So he'll have a boost to his next gunnery check as well.
Yep. All right. Next.
So regardless of what you do, Abe, you're getting a boost. I covered my bases.
That's smart. That's smart.
I didn't fucking jam him.
Okay, as you blast through the first TIE fighter and fly through in your cool little barrel roll, the second TIE fighter pursues you. And it is going to... Let's see, what speed are they at again? God, I keep closing that damn thing. They're at speed 3, so they are going to try to stay on target.
Stay on target?
With their maneuver. This reflects the pilot's concentration ability to hit the adversary until the end of the next turn. All combat checks from the various maneuver upgrade the ability dice in their pool once. Unfortunately, while concentrating the pilot blocks any combat checks making the target starship maneuver upgrades the abilities. Okay. Yeah, so you guys get to upgrade your attack against him next time, but he is going to upgrade his attack against you. And he's going to attempt to shoot you.
Bastards.
And because he's the same size as you, move out of here. Get out of here. What is this shit? 2, it's going to upgrade 1. Let's stay on target. And he is going to fire. All right.
Hope he biffs it as hard as I did.
Oh, he doesn't.
Oh, shit. Okay, so you guys are going to take, what's your armor? 3?
3.
Okay, so you guys take 4 hull damage as the... Oh, wait.
Ouch.
You guys have shields now, too, right?
We do.
What are your shields? I don't know.
What does that do?
I'm back in there. That adds a disadvantage to his... Or a... what do you call him? Setback die to his roll.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, roll that.
I think you got 1 aft and 1 fore. Their shields.
No,
Let me
I
double
think
check.
4 was right. You should put that back in there.
G1A. Fuck, where's my library? Transportation, starships, starfighters, G1A. Is it a patrol boat? No. Stop with that. Shuttle, small crafts, and yachts. Is it shuttle, small craft, or yacht? What the fuck?
It's definitely a yacht.
Freighter.
We're a patrol boat.
It's not a G9 rigger. I thought it was a patrol boat, but I don't see it in there. G1A. It's actually a heavy starfighter, but...
Oh, hells yeah.
I guess
that sounds
search
cooler.
G1. God damn it. I know it's in here because I've grabbed it before. I just don't know what category it's under.
What category?
A24 now. Shells and small craft. Nope. Freighters. Nope. Transport. Nope. It's definitely not a capital ship. All right. Anyways, I think it's 1 and 1. If you guys need to correct me, you can. I believe it's in the No Disintegrations book, but so I'm going to add a disadvantage to his check, which it just gets it cancels out that advantage, but he still does 7 damage. So you're going to take four damage to your hull.
Okay, shit,
we're up to 8
as it hits you.
We're going to need a new ship.
All right. And it's top of the round. You guys get the first slot.
Balls. Andy, you want me to go?
Go for it.
So he's currently chasing me?
Yep.
I kind of pull back on the yoke quickly and then spin it. So I'm trying to face him quickly since I'm slightly faster than he is. And then I'm going to try to blast him as I'm coming around.
Okay. So you have the ability to stay on target, to upgrade your check, or you can just aim with your gun to give yourself a boost die. But you don't have to spend a maneuver to actually get behind him. That's just kind of assumed that you're jockeying for position.
Oh, so yeah. All right, then I'm gonna aim at him.
Okay.
So Andy already gave me
go ahead and add
right? So
yeah, you should have 3 boost dice added to your roll, and you get to upgrade your check against him because he's staying on target. It would be very hard to fuck it up at this point.
Oh my god, why would you say that?
And then two difficulty. Yep. But I'm gonna. Oh, sorry.
Holy balls.
That's good. That's good. All right. So yeah, you fucking blow them apart. How's it look?
So as I kind of like whip the ship around, as I'm about to fire, I kind of look over and go, I don't get it. Never co-pilot. It's fine. And then I blow him up.
Okay.
We fly through the shrapnel.
Okay. So so what happens is the TIE fighter shoots you and hits you, but after it hits you, you kind of do a loop-de-loop behind the TIE fighter, and coming in, you kind of juke left, juke right, and then fire and blow it to smithereens as you fly through it again. And combat ends. Well done.
Nice.
We really need to find somewhere to hide this ship. I think you're right. We need a new ship.
Yes.
How close are we to that planet? I call them planets.
Planets. how close are we to that planet?
It's my accent. So close? Not close.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you asking?
I'm technically asking H3, but
okay.
H3 points towards the planet.
Oh, it's right there.
Andy, you can do some mechanics check to scan the planet.
Sure.
Make it an easy check. Depending on what you get.
Computers.
You can. Computers. I'm sorry. Yeah, not mechanics. I keep
prefer mechanics, but
it's computers.
Yeah.
Okay. You can see that the planet is a small dwarf planet, probably not breathable atmosphere. It's kind of a landmark along the Trellius trade route, and that there is no really habitable atmosphere on that planet. It's just a tiny little planet, a little bit bigger than Pluto.
Okay. This planet is not habitable. We will need to find... are there other planets in the Drualkin system?
No.
For stopping at? It's really just sort of a...
It's just a little
crossroads.
Landmark. Yep.
Got it. I suggest that we go to the opposite side of the planet from this Star Destroyer and stay in orbit there while I calculate the astrogation.
Yep, I'm on it, and I already start flying to the other side of the planet.
Okay. So you guys fly to the other side of the planet and are kind of orbiting there. your passive sensors don't detect anything within the near vicinity. But if you want, you can do another computers check, simple computers check to, average computers check to angle the sensors and try to find the Star Destroyer again.
Yeah, I'll do that. Did I detect any? Would I have a way of knowing if there was any communications that went out of the
Unless
TIE
you
fighters?
scan for it specifically during the combat,
Sure.
no.
Okay.
And mostly what you did was try to just jam the communications.
Right on. I am scanning for. I'm keeping an eye on the Star Destroyer with computers.
Okay. It's go ahead and roll an average check.
Is there any way that I can
computers?
help? Oh, never mind.
Okay.
It's fine.
No, Andy, you notice that it is still within extreme range. And as for your advantage, you know that Star Destroyers are capital ships and therefore move very slowly. So even if it was alerted, it's going to take a while before it can actually get you at sublight speeds.
It would be more likely to send out TIE fighters to scout for us.
Correct.
Well, shit. I'm going to try to help in any way I can. So I would imagine I know how to do some of the radar and things like that while he's computering.
Andy, what I want you to do, you're trying to navigate to a system that you only know the general area of. So this is going to be a hard astrogation check.
Okay.
I want you to. I'm going to spend a dark side point. I want you to upgrade that check to have 1 red. But Abe is adding a boost die.
Yeah.
As he's trying to help you by kind of remembering the general direction of Felswig. So the process is going to take you about 2 hours to kind of calculate everything you need to. As you're calculating, the passive scanners are detecting 4 blips within long range of you guys at the moment as you finally pull in the calculations for the jump.
Oh boy. So they're probably scouting for their missing TIE fighters.
Mm-hmm.
I presume. Astrogation set in, Captain.
Go, go, go!
Maybe.
Okay.
I roll so many dice and I fail.
Should the screen be on right now? Should you be looking at something?
So you enter the coordinates for the nav computer, and what comes up, Andy, is just a red screen that says error. Navigation will cause will cause a celestial collision.
She just says, these calculations have failed. I'll need to reroute another path.
We don't have time for that.
Perhaps if we fly closer to the planet, we will remain hidden.
All right, so I'm going to give you guys some options. You can do some quick calculations, but the check will go from an average or from a hard to a formidable check. Abe can still add his boost die, but I'm also going to add 2 automatic threats to your roll because you're again quickly trying to chart a path that has never been charted. But you can do so within about 20 minutes if you do it quickly.
We could just go to Kubindi. It's right up the road. H3 is honestly he's just looking to Ramen to see what he wants to do.
Scanners are showing the enemy TIE fighters or enemy ships at let me see here. They're still at long range.
Okay.
But they seem to be closing fast.
I kind of look at him, and for once I'm very serious. How much time do you think until they're on us?
Roll your space piloting.
Piloting? Okay.
Yep.
You're probably better at this than I am, Abe.
The music has gotten dark and intense. Oh yeah.
Oh, these guys are speed 5, huh?
I got a triumph.
All right. You would know, Andy, that it would take about 5 minutes for them to get from where they are to a close range.
Okay. We don't have enough time.
Can you alter plans mid hyper jump? I mean, I know back in school that the wheels don't move, but come on, it's got to be something.
I don't think so. We'd have to stop. I could take us to Kabindi right now.
Population was enslaved by the Galactic Empire. Danon, top of my head, do I know anything important about Kabindi?
Kabindi, go ahead and roll a Outer Rim knowledge check.
Outer Rim knowledge.
And let's make it a hard check.
Is that 3?
Yep. Nope. You don't know anything about Kabindi. But it sure sounds a lot better than
I actually
right
have Outer Rim.
Do you?
Yeah.
Go ahead, roll it. Same difficulty.
Yeah.
Show off.
Okay.
I have intelligence.
What do I know about Kabindi?
Looks like it's an insectivorous.
Yeah, so the Kubaz are the guy. You guys remember A New Hope when they're at Tatooine and they're getting in their ship on Docking Bay 94, and there's that one guy with the big snout, and he's like, the
spy,
right? The spy, right? So that guy's a Kubaz, and the Kubaz have kind of been lied to by the Empire. I did read this recently.
It's the guy who hits his nose.
Yeah, he's like maybe and the Kubaz population has been enslaved, and an Imperial blockade has been installed in the planet's orbit.
Shit.
And basically it's been locked down by the Empire. So going to Kabindi, probably not going to give you much better results than here.
Dane, in all of my years piloting,
yep,
could just eyeballing this actually work?
Like
between going to an Imperial blockade, fighting 4 or 5 TIE fighters, and just flying there.
Yeah, we don't have a lot of options here, Abe.
Roll your streetwise, Abe.
Oh yeah.
Simple check.
Streetwise. Is that a 1?
Yep.
I'm so wise.
Yeah. All right. So you know that that making this jump is going to be the best bet that you have. And from your gambling days, you know that the odds may not be for you, but they're the best odds that you've got.
And is that piloting using his light speed targeting, or just me flying at top speed?
Well, you think if you can buy H3 enough time, you can maybe make this jump.
To basically try to outmaneuver the TIE fighters.
Correct.
You know what? You're right.
Abe, how can I got a triumph before that I didn't use for anything.
Triumph.
Oh, okay.
I was
What would you
wondering
like
if,
to use
if there's
for?
something we can do to like maybe say like it sparked something in my astrogation memory about making the next astrogation a little bit easier.
Sure.
Something like that.
We'll say that when you're thinking about Kabindi, you realize that heading toward Kabindi is going to be pretty much a death sentence because that system is locked down by the Imperials.
Right.
And you kind of recall that heading toward Kessel, things are going to be looser and a little bit safer.
Oh, you cut out.
Cut out after loose.
I'll give you an extra boost die if you wanna make the attempt at this astrogation check.
Yeah. He'll start doing it.
All right.
That's what Ramen says.
Fine.
Yeah.
That's gonna take 2 rounds to complete, and Andy, and that's what you're gonna have to commit your actions to for the 2 rounds.
So I can still do maneuvers to help with other stuff.
You can help with the maneuvers, but your actions are going to be plugging in those coordinates.
Sure.
All right.
Survive 2 rounds. We can do that, right? I don't know that we can.
Just use your maneuvers, man.
Yeah, I look over at H3 and I go, "You're right. Never had a co-pilot like you before. Maybe I'll keep this one alive." And I fly low to the planet.
All right. So you guys are flying within the orbit of the planet, and the TIE fighters are coming in. And they're coming in at medium range. You guys are both able to roll your cool checks.
Oh yeah.
Or your vigilance, whatever is the better check for you guys.
I'm gonna roll cool this time.
Okay. Give me 1 second to add you to the thing.
What are those actually based on? And then that way I can decide.
What's that?
Like the cool and vigilance.
Cool is presence, where vigilance is will power.
Oh hell no! Cool it is.
Cool it is. And you guys are able to do that whenever. Damn it! I need to add the token to this guy.
Oh, we roll, but it didn't add in.
It didn't add it in?
Nope.
Well, it did for one of you guys. You got a 2.
Oh, maybe it added it for me.
Why isn't adding this other GM slot?
Ooh, evasive maneuvers are actually pretty awesome, Abe.
Yeah, I was just looking at that.
Because our handling is pretty good, isn't it?
Plus, you have skilled jockey, so your handling is actually better than it looks.
Yeah.
Oh, our handling's -1. Never mind.
No, I've got skilled jockey removed.
But skilled jockey removes that setback die.
Yeah, and that's the only skill I've taken so far.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I should probably look at those. I don't think I have anything useful right now.
Yeah, remove a setback per rank of skilled jockey from piloting, planetary, or space checks.
Space checks.
So, what did you roll, Abe? You
2 success.
2, and he got a failure.
I just have 0. Yeah.
He got a zip. And then time for the NPCs.
Oh boy.
Oops.
So many.
Oh
my god.
They're fast.
Oh shit.
All right. So here's what's going to happen. Let's see here. Bum, 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 bum.
Oh, we're gonna die.
All right, so one of these guys is going to go first.
Oh, shit.
And he is going to, at speed 5. Why are these guys so big? 2, 3, 4. Okay, at speed 5, they are going to go from medium to close range. So this guy is going to move in, and he is going to try to shoot you, Abe. Boop, 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 boop.
I don't like it.
Oh yeah, we're dead.
We could do this.
No, I mean it only is gonna take like 2 of them hitting us and we're dead. And there are 4 of them attacking. For sure they're gonna hit us. Okay, we're dead.
We have
All right.
shields.
Yeah, we're up to 12.
Shit! I forgot the shields. I keep forgetting the shields.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no.
So you're gonna take another 4 damage.
So we're at 12 hull damage.
At 12 hull damage. Yep.
Yep.
Where is my? Oh, it's right here. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Now, just don't forget that there's also the damage control maneuver.
I don't see that one.
It's
under
under
maneuvers,
actions.
Damage control. But Andy, if you attempt
That's an action.
that's going to take away. Yeah, that's going to take away from one of your coordination or your calculation actions.
Yeah. No, I have to astrogate.
Yep. But Abe, you can also do that.
But yeah, I can use my action to do that.
You could use your action to do that. Yep. If that's what you want to do, that's up to you. All right. The next one's going to fly in.
Holy balls.
Yeah.
Can I use one of our light side points to make whatever he's about to do more difficult?
Yep.
Yeah, I'd like to go ahead and do that.
You do it. So he's going to fly in, and he's also going to attack.
Oh, thank God.
All right. He fails. But he's going to add a boost to his next ally's attack. So he misses you.
Bastards.
Wait, I don't have to make noise. I have noises. Hold on.
I don't know. Your noises are pretty good.
Choo 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 choo. All right, and it is your turn, Abe or Andy, whoever is going next.
Well, that should totally be you.
Yeah. Okay. So, success, increase the defense in one zone.
You're currently at speed 4 because that's your top speed, right?
Yeah, I was all the way. So damage control, is it repairing? What does that actually do?
So damage control, this action is an attempt to mitigate some of the stress caused to the vehicle systems through combat. Using this action, any player character who makes a successful mechanics check recovers 1 point of system strain. The difficulty of the mechanics check is determined by the strain of the ship is currently suffering. Damage control can be attempted as many times as needed to reduce the system strain to 0. Caveat is the single character can blah, blah, blah. Likewise, a skilled mechanic can even repair some of the damage dealt to the vehicle during an ongoing flight, although this is much trickier. General PCs can only attempt a damage control check to reduce hull trauma per encounter. In addition, the GMs, the final arbitrator, blah, blah, blah. Pirate cannot climb out of his cockpit during the dogfight to patch his wing, nor could Spider, blah, blah, blah. Character also uses action to repair critical hits, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So you have the ability to try to use mechanics in order to heal the ship, and based on how many successes you get, that's how much hull trauma you mitigate. But you can only mitigate so much hull trauma during an encounter. So basically, you can only do this once per encounter.
Gotcha.
To actually remove hull trauma.
Gotcha. Balls. Okay. So 1 point of defense. So if I angle the shields to the rear.
Yep. That will give you an extra, or they'll add an extra disadvantage or setback die to the attacker's next attack.
All right. So I want to do evasive maneuvers and then suffer a strain to angle the deflect. And that strain comes to me, it looks like.
Let's see. Angle the deflector shields is...
Anyone can do it
because it doesn't say. One, so I'm gonna take on that strain.
Yep. And the evasive maneuvers does what again?
Till the end of the round, upgrade the difficulty of all attacks against the ship plus up to 1 extra time per point of handling the vehicle has. Upgrade the difficulty of all attacks from the ship by the same amount. So I would also upgrade my attacks, but I don't plan on attacking. Unless I should.
I don't know. At this point, well, taking out one of them isn't going to hurt.
Because I don't think damage control is really going to help because I suck at all that. So you know what? Fuck it.
If they hit us, at this point, I think if they hit us, even if you heal 1 or 2, it's probably still going to kill us.
Yeah, so my goal, Dane, is to keep them behind us, but as I'm doing so, I'm going to try to shoot one of the ships.
Okay. So you took your personal strain, and you're doing evasive maneuvers.
Yep. I have to upgrade it, right?
And you're angling your deflector shields.
Could have done the evasive maneuvers after the shot, though.
Yeah, that's totally what I did.
That doesn't matter. Yeah. That's fine.
So then what do I roll the attack with?
Okay, so you want to attack with
2.
2, yes, because they're the same speed as you, or same silhouette as you.
Oh, thank God.
Oh. Nice. Okay, so you take out one of them.
Pew.
And then the advantage. Oh, balls! I don't even know.
And then the advantage, you can add a boost to. You could add a boost to the target's next check. Or sorry. Add a boost to allied pilot, gunnery, or computer's check, mechanic check. So you could add a boost to Andy's astrogation check. Basically.
Would that make it go faster?
Mm-hmm.
Then that's what I'll do.
Alrighty.
Oh shit.
I blew one up. One's dead. Take it off the thing.
I will take it off.
You get a thumbs up from
Clear the initiative slot. And delete this initiative slot. And kill this thing.
Oh, God. I'm dry heaving.
Alright. Next, it is the TIE Fighter's turn. One of these guys is gone. Token. This token. Alright, another TIE Fighter is going to move in. And it's going to attack you guys.
Oh boy. Should we spend our last...
Alright, so hold on. So, Abe, you took evasive maneuvers, which upgrades the difficulty of this attack, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you also angled the deflector shield, so you should have 2 setback dice.
Yeah.
Would you guys like to do anything else?
I kind of think we should.
Yeah, I think so.
You're going to spend another thing?
Yeah, I think we have to.
There you go.
I mean, at least if we die, we went out with all of the things we have. Oh, God.
Nice.
God.
All right.
That was a good thing.
Holy shit.
Yeah. It fires at you, misses.
Shot down in a blaze of glory.
It's not time. It's not time yet.
Andy, you are using your slot to actually calculate the items. Abe added a boost check to your roll, so you actually aren't going to roll until the next round. But just keep track of that. Keep track of that roll, okay?
That roll.
We are going to.
Shall I do my maneuvers?
Oh yes, you can do your maneuvers.
Oh please.
Okay.
Can he do evasive maneuvers too and get even more setbacks?
Pilot only.
No, but
Damn it.
Yeah, that's pilot only.
So deflectors are already. No.
Yeah, you can't double angle.
Yeah.
It's already angled.
And there's no sense in like changing the angle. Like rear is the best we're gonna do right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you could. I don't know. Could you?
So I will assist. So you get a boost to your next action.
Okay.
And I'm going to strain and aim.
Nice.
Okay.
So in case if you shoot, you get 2 boost dice. If you do anything else, you get 1 boost die.
Yep. Okay.
All right. Next is going to be the
I can't even look at the screen.
And this TIE fighter is going to.
If you say use a dark side point.
Nah, I won't do that to you guys. You guys just get shitty rolls.
We were doing so well.
If I would have just succeeded on that astrogation before, where I rolled so many damn dice, this never would have happened.
All right, here we go. Everybody, hold your breath.
Hold on to your tits.
Oh, sorry, this guy moves into close range.
Oh my god! Yeah.
Fuck.
All right. Another TIE fighter fires at you. Misses.
We're not out of the woods yet, though.
No, we're not.
Nope. All right, and we refresh and go to the top. All right. All right. Fuck. I don't want to kill you guys.
The fire that's painted on the side of our ship is actually fire at the moment.
You know what? This whole fucking situation, I'm gonna give you back a light side point. that's just the fucking force doing you a favor. Okay. The first TIE fighter is going to, let's see here. What kind of maneuvers do I got? Okay, yeah, this TIE fighter is going to take some evasive maneuvers. And it's going to try to gain the advantage on you.
You bastard.
So it first takes evasive maneuvers, which I don't remember what that does. What does it do?
That upgrades difficulty on all attacks against the ship,
as well as try to gain
his attacks.
This action reflects the constant, frantic give and take of a dogfight between a small craft and blah, blah, blah. To execute the starship action, pilot makes a piloting check, the difficulty which is determined by the relative speeds of the ships. Okay. And he ignores evasive maneuvers based on the advantage. So he's going to try to gain the advantage on you guys.
Oh. And they can choose relative positioning, so he could choose to be in front of us, I guess.
Yep. If your shields are angled to the back.
Let's see.
So he's going to try piloting skill.
I was wondering
the difficulty is
how you dealt with positioning.
Yeah, it's all very narrative.
Yeah. So it's gain the advantage is kind of how you can move.
Yeah.
Cool.
And your speed is 1 lower, so it's going to be hard. Or sorry, initiating easy. Ship speed is 1 more. It should be easy. Yep.
That's worse.
All right, gain the advantage on you guys. All right, so that guy's getting the advantage. The next round is whoever would like to go next.
Me.
Please, for the love of God.
Yeah, H3.
All
All right, so here's what it's going to be. It's going to be an astrogation check, right?
Yep.
You're going to get a boost. It's going to be formidable. So 4 purple, no reds.
Uh-huh.
Jesus God, please let
Can
this work.
Can I use a maneuver to assist myself?
I will let you
It's
use
okay,
the
it's
maneuver
okay.
to kind of. Okay, yeah, that's fine. So here's what you're gonna have. Astrogation 4. You're gonna get an additional boost because Abe gave you that advantage.
Yeah, it did.
Oh no! So wait, I can actually assist myself. I thought you can't do that.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
He said, "Yep, yep." He said it.
I'm just gonna say you're focusing on the thing. Fuck. All right, just roll it.
I use a light side point.
Yep. Fucking situation.
Because H3 grinds his teeth, and he holds his finger over a button, and he pauses and he looks at Ramen and says, "Permission to jump."
Let's do it, man.
Permission fucking credit.
I just slam his finger into it.
Oh shit! Well done. All right, so here's what happens. You guys are Abe is like sweating at the brow as he's flying back and forth, trying to evade all these shots. And as the 3 remaining TIE fighters bear down on you and are ready to fire, H3 gives a non-enthusiastic, "I've got it." And Abe, you hit the hyperdrive button with your fist. And just as a TIE fighter blast is about to hit you, you jump to light speed.
Jesus!
And out of danger.
Boy.
I need a drink. I need some food.
That was close.
And you guys are entering light speed.
Nice.
You have about a 24-hour journey until you reach Fizzle Pig.
Oh man. I would like to. Well, I guess it might be a good time to pause, but I can do some. We can't do any trauma stuff. Wait, I can't see.
Yeah, you can.
How much strain does the ship have? It looks like
only
it doesn't
2.
have any.
But it's,
Strain only has ship only has 2 strain. But if you would like to roll a mechanics change, you could probably try to mitigate some of the hull damage.
Yeah.
But you can only take 1 check.
Yeah.
Spilled whiskey all over my phone. It's probably broken now.
Oh no!
If it's a pixel, they're waterproof.
Are they? Are they whiskey proof?
Probably. They really are waterproof. Well, they're water resistant.
Water resistant.
Yeah. They're supposed to be sealed.
2. Second one.
They're supposed to be sealed.
Fuck, guys. You almost died again.
Oh my god. We need to get another player just so we have better luck.
We're really bad at this.
I think you just need another player just to have another player.
One more.
Does Rachel want to play?
Oh my god.
Not really.
Jedi. I'll make her a Jedi. I'll make her a Jedi Knight.
No, she doesn't want to commit the time to another game.
Oh my god.
So I can heal a strain.
All right.
1 strain.
All right.
I'll mark it down.
Whoops. Trying to get rid of this shit. I can't figure out how to. There it is. So the way I'm playing this is I'm doing a sandbox game. So it's going to be pretty much open-ended, kind of an anthology. So each little thing, and I may throw in some campaign stuff as well. But if at any point you guys want to give a try at GMing, you're more than welcome to GM a session. And I'll play, I don't know, I'll play somebody, Colvis maybe or something.
Nice.
If you guys want to do that.
Nice.
But for the most part, I have no problem GMing. But I'm planning to play it like a sandbox anthology kind of series.
Well, I think our goals here on Fizzle Swig are
Swig.
probably get a new ship. I don't know. Is that even like something we can do?
I
We
can
don't have
gamble for
money.
it.
We don't have money.
Sure. Sure, you can do it.
Everyone hates us.
No, just back there. Back there, they hate us.
I
Here,
mean,
here, it's a new place.
yeah.
New beginnings.
But we don't have money.
I have 43 credits.
Sorry, that was your mechanics check, Andy?
Yeah, so I should heal
So
one
you can
strain, I
take
think.
off. Since you're healing hull damage, you can go ahead and take 2 hull damage off.
Oh hell
Oh.
yeah!
Do we have to spend some parts for that?
No, I'm gonna just say you're. This is just basic jury rig patching the
Sure.
System with parts on hand, but that's the only check for that you can make.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. What are we gonna do? We could do some gambling.
Yeah,
Maybe
I'm
make
I'm
some
all for
money.
that.
We could look for jobs.
You need money.
You know, I could look for work to make some money. We do need money for sure.
Yeah, I'm good at smuggling.
I think we should just get a new ship, honestly.
Maybe we could gamble this one on a better ship.
Maybe.
You got the touch.
I mean,
Got the
technically, I'm only down about 100 credits for this ship.
Right.
So, I mean, could work.
I think that's probably a good place to pause, and
Yeah.
we'll resume with you guys coming to the Philswig system. I'm going to give you guys 20 experience points for that, because